Hey everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm going to be sharing a new journal with you that I have finished as part of Friday Flip Through, which is hosted by Kristina of Kristina's Shack, and I'll put her link below. If you put the hashtag in Friday Flip Through, you'll see lots of other people sharing journals they've just made or journals that they've made in the past. It's been quite interesting to see what people do with their journal makings. So this one I made because I had a lot of pale blue stuff and I made it from a health plan folder, would you believe, and I cut it down to size, a folder you got from the doctors with your health plan in it, and I've covered it with some blue paper and put some lace around it, and I've got some white lace elastic. It's a tied-in journal as usual, and I've called it Elsie because I had a great aunt called Elsie, and I believe her grandmother was called Elsie as well, and I just felt that it fitted in with that particular era of the Victorian kind of Edwardian kind of spillover thing. So I've called it Elsie for that reason. And I've got a seam binding closure. It's got pockets at the front with lots of different things in there. Some things are from a digital look. I really debated myself because I don't usually use digitals very often, but I felt that I didn't really have quite enough I had lots of blue papers but not enough things to use as focal points, so I just did get a digital. So I put a digital on the front of this particular signature. Put this over here. I've got a pack of strips to go with the journal as well. I'm not too sure where I'm going to put that yet. I've got some things in this little bag here that I've made, little pocket bag, little pockets. Enough that's just pinned paper. Get your mouth out. Okay, paper clipped on, and this is a long envelope that I made from Roxy's weekly challenge. Week 3, and we're making long envelopes, and I've got a Kate Greenaway poem there. I just thought that sort of fitted in with that particular era as well. I think I'm going to have to put something on the top there because it's crumpling the sides, so I'm going to leave that loose and just put some strengthening thing there. And I've got some vintage Girls Own paper produced in 1883 from memory. This is from a nursery rhyme book. I've tried to choose blues and things that match the colours. So this is Rockabye Baby from the back of that. Blue paper. This is from an Edith Holden craft book. And that's the back of that. Map. I thought the map. I think I've got the map upside down. No, because around the right way that way. It just looks upside down that way. Interesting, Kay. Anyway, so I've got that because I took the blues. This is an authentic original piece of from a receipt, and I chose it because it had blue in it, and I've reinforced it with some washi tape. And I put some things in the back there, attached it to an envelope to create a pocket. Apart from a book, some wallpaper that I thought matched, beautiful wallpaper. Some decoration here, just use some decoration. This is from a vintage household good book. This is also from an original document. This is from a front piece of a book called Girls Own Annual Illustrated. It's from 1933, so I just chose it because it had the blue in it as well, and it's original writing and everything like that, so that's an original piece too. More of a Victorian household good book. Some things in this envelope here. I won't pull them all out, just one thing there. There's another thing tucked behind. And this is more of that original receipt. I made a little pocket from the back of the envelope, and got some things in there. There's something else behind there as well I'm going to show you, because I need to have some surprises for the person who's buying. A little pocket here with some things in there. Didn't do a lot of decoration because I just think it's, you know, that wasn't, just a little bit sort of here and there, but not lots, because I just felt it was, the blue itself was quite pretty. I've got some things in here. This is a paper bag that goes like that and like that. There's a little flip. So it's got things inside the pockets. Again, to match the journal, and this is just like a quote. Goes in the paper glassine bag. Is it a glassine bag? Or is it just a paper bag? I think it's just a paper bag. Some more decoration. This second signature here. This is a collection is from Uniquely Creative that I used. Another one of those flip envelope pockets. This is another one of those pictures. I'm not going to pull the whole thing out. I've wrapped it around the top of the paper bag there. There's more of that Go Girls Own paper, 1883. This is a flower. This is a fairy from a fairy book, but I chose it because of the blues. Got some things in this little pocket here that match the collection. The book journal, more from the Edith Holden craft book. This is a raffle that I've recycled from a journal that was that I had to get in a giveaway. So I'm using it to recycle part of it. This is from an article I found about the Titanic, so that was about that time as well. So put that in there. And this is more of that authentic receipt report. Was another one. I think I used two in the end. Well, no, I just used one, cut in half. Postcard that I thought matched the colours and the sort of style of dress. Household book, Victorian household book things. I made a pocket here. It's got a little booklet that I made, tied in booklet, and I had this mason jar ephemera thing given to me, and I made it, stamped the buttons to put it in the mason jar. Some doilies. Made a little ephemera holder here. It's one of my favourite kind of ephemeras to make. A little slide. I use a slide that I've got in my stash. Some things in here for the pocket. I'm not going to show everything. More of that vintage authentic paper, paint chip. Just wait for the colours really a lot of the time. More of the Edith Holden book. So some things are in keeping with the era, and some things just chosen because they match the colours, bit of decoration. So I've got some genuine Victorian things and other things that are just for the colours. And this is another one of those long envelopes. I'm not going to open that one for you. That's a bit of a surprise. Check the top of that one as well to see if it might need reinforcement. And I made a little tuck spot here. Took one of the things from the digital kit and put some things from the digital kit and some things from second-hand books. So it's a mixture in this journal of digital and second-hand items and new from Uniquely Creative. So, and that's the back. And I spent a lot of time on this journal because I really loved making everything in there, and I just love all the colours. And I want to say thank you very much for joining me today, and check out Kristina at Kristina's Shack and all the other people doing the Flip Through Friday. Like I said, there's some really great journals out there, so please check them out, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.